The effective length L of a simply supported beam with ends restrained against torsion and also the ends of compression flange partially restrained against lateral bending is given by A. L span, B. L 0.85 span, C. L 0.75 span, D. L 0.7 span. The correct answer is L 0.85 span. Rolled steel beams are designated by Indian Standard Series and its A. weight per meter and depth of its section, B. depth of section and weight per meter, C. width of flange and weight per meter, D. weight per meter and flange width. The correct answer is depth of section and weight per meter. The spans are considered approximately equal if the longest span does not exceed the shortest span by more than A. 5, B. 10, C. 15, D. 20. The correct answer is 15. If the depth of the section of an upper column is smaller than the lower column, A. filler plates are provided with column splice, B. bearing plates are provided with column splice, C. neither filler plates nor bearing plates are provided with column splice, D. filler plates and bearing plates are provided with column splice. The correct answer is filler plates and bearing plates are provided with column splice. The effective length of a weld is taken as the actual length, A minus the size of weld, B minus twice the size of weld, C plus the size of weld, D plus twice the size of weld. The correct answer is minus twice the size of weld. The permissible bearing stress in steel is A 1500 kg cm2, B 1890 kg cm2, C 2025 kg cm2, D 2340 kg cm2. The correct answer is 1890 kg cm2. The main assumption of the method of simple design of steel framework is A. beams are simply supported, B. all connections of beams, girders and trusses are virtually flexible, C. members in compression are subjected to forces applied at appropriate eccentricities, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. Strengths of a rivet in single shearing in bearing and in tearing are 3,425 kg, 4,575 kg and 5,025 kg respectively. If the load in the member is 35 tons, the number of rivets required is A 10, B 11, C 12, D 13. The correct answer is 13. The Indian Standard Code which deals with steel structures is A. IS 875, B. IS 800, C. IS 456, D. IS 1893. The correct answer is IS 800. The moment of the couple set up in a section of a beam by the longitudinal compressive and tensile force is known as A. bending moment, B. moment of resistance, C. flexural stress moment, D. none of these. The correct answer is moment of resistance. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. The minimum pitch should not be less than 2.5 times the gross diameter of the river. B. The minimum pitch should not be less than 12 times the gross diameter of the rivet. C. The maximum pitch should not exceed 10 times the thickness or 150 mm, whichever is less in compression. D. All the above. The correct answer is the minimum pitch should not be less than 2.5 times the gross diameter of the river. A major beam in a building structure is known as A. a girder, B. a floor beam, C. a main beam, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. Rolled steel T-sections are used A. as columns, B. with flat strips to connect plates in steel rectangular tanks, C. as built-up sections to resist axial tension, D. none of these. The correct answer is with flat strips to connect plates in steel rectangular tanks. A compression member consisting of angle sections may be A. continuous member, B. discontinuous single angle strut, C. discontinuous double angle strut, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. According to IS 800-1962, the permissible bending stress in steel slab plates is A. 1500 kg cm2, B. 1420 kg cm2, C. 2125 kg cm2, D. 1890 kg cm2. The correct answer is 1890 kg cm2. A simply supported beam carrying a central load will be safe in deflection if the ratio of its span to depth is A. 19, B. 24, C. 19, D. 24. The correct answer is 24. For double angles carrying tension placed back to back and connected to either side of the gusset plate, the sectional area of the section is equal to cross-sectional area of other section, B. the section plus area of rivet holes, C. the section minus area of rivet holes, D. A section multiplied by the area of the rivet hole. The correct answer is the section minus area of rivet holes. The most commonly used sections in lateral system to carry shear force in built-up columns are A. rolled steel flats, B. rolled angles, C. rolled channels, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. For steel members not exposed to weather, the thickness of steel should not be less than A. 4.5 mm, B. 6 mm, C. 8 mm, D. 10 mm. The correct answer is 6 mm. The beams supporting the steps of a stair are generally known as A. headers, B. trimmers, C. stringers, D. spandrel beams. The correct answer is stringers. In case of cantilever fillers, the ratio of the span L to depth D should not exceed A. 4, B. 8, C. 12, D. 16. The correct answer is 12. The rivets which are heated and then driven in the field are known A. power-driven shop rivets, B. power-driven field rivets, C. hand-driven rivets, D. cold-driven rivets. The correct answer is power-driven field rivets. The strength of a riveted lap joint is equal to its A. shearing strength, B. bearing strength, C. tearing strength, D. least of A, B, and C. The correct answer is least of A, B, and C. The slenderness ratio of a column is 0 when its length A is 0, B is equal to its radius of gyration, C is supported on all sides throughout its length, D is between the points of zero moments. The correct answer is supported on all sides throughout its length. The main advantage of a steel member is A. its high strength, B. its gas and water tightness, C. its long service life, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. A 20 mm dia steel bar which is subjected to an axial tension of 2300 kg cm2 produces a strain of 0.004 cm. If Young's modulus of steel is 2.1 x 10⁶ kg cm2, the bar is A. in the elastic range, B. In the plastic range. C. At yield point. D. None of these. The correct answer is in the elastic range. Poissons ratio for steel within elastic limit ranges from A 0.15 to 0.20, B 0.25 to 0.24, C 0.25 to 0.33, D 0.33 to 0.35. The correct answer is 0.25 to 0.33. When a large value of radius of gyration is not required, A. Channels are placed back to back. B. Channel flanges are kept inward. C. Channel flanges are kept outward. D. None of these. The correct answer is channel flanges are kept inward. The maximum axial load, which is just sufficient to keep a column in a small deflected shape, is called A. Crippling load, B. Buckling load, C. Critical load, D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. If the slenderness ratio is greater than 160, the allowable stress in axial compression is multiplied by a factor 1.2 Lxy, where x is A. 200, B. 400, C. 600, D. 800. The correct answer is 800. The effective length of a compression member of length L held in position and restrained in direction at both ends is AL, B 0.67 L, C 0.85 L, D 1.5 L. The correct answer is 0.67 L. Spans of continuous fillers are considered approximately equal if the longest span does not exceed the shortest span by more than A. 5, B. 10, C. 15, D. 20. The correct answer is 15. The gross diameter of a rivet is the diameter of A. Cold rivet before driving, B. Rivet after driving, C. Rivet hole, D. None of these. The correct answer is rivet after driving.